Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's another weekend here at the Homestead in Wasilla. I'm going to tell you real quick what we've got going. We want to work on the Airbnb. Then sometime today we have to go to Anchorage, which is most likely going to be Isabel and myself running down to pick up Iditarod dogs, which did not make it all the way to Nome. Everything's cut to length and width. We got the 35.5 inches in width we were looking for. All we need to do now is go ahead and do some sanding, and then we can go over to the cabin and install it. So I brought one board over here just to see how it works out as far as the thickness goes, and then I want to drill out the hole for the doorknob right here, and then we put this board right over it. And also what we need to do is take this trim off. It's just like a plastic trim. Take this off and see if we can remove the window, because we're going to be covering all this door plate right here with the door blade with 1x6 pine. So we're going to go all the way across. Yeah, all the little screws have to come out before we get that trim off. There it is. I don't know if they glue this in or what they do with these doors. Oh yeah, that's what it is. There you go. It's another window for the greenhouse. Well, I hope we made the right decision by taking the window out, because it is kind of nice getting the sunlight in. But at the same time, when summer's here, we're trying to get a little bit away from the sun because we have so much sunlight. Let's go ahead and cut a hole into our 1x6 so we can get the doorknob through the board here. There we go. And we still have enough room for the doorknob, so you can easily grab it and open and close the door. I'm using these screws, so hopefully they're just Hopefully they're just the right length and don't poke too far through here. Not sure we're good. Here comes the boss.
Looking good. Hello.
What do you think? Should we just leave it without
A window?
a glass in there?
What if we build half door?
It would be kind of nice, right?
Would be really cool.
Well, come on in.
Could you?
Huh?
Could you?
No, wouldn't work. Too much work.
No.
Come on in. Do me a favor and grab the door handle. What do you think? Just, you know.
Oh, as far
So
as
if you close it.
Oh, it's perfect.
I did do it a little
It's
different.
yeah.
I used the router and put a bullnose around it, so you know you have a little bit more reach into it to open it up. You know.
It's really nice.
And maybe the doorknob's even bigger too. You know, than the cabin in Talkeetna.
The one in Talkeetna needs a
We need to change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is where I ruined everything. I remembered that we were installing a keypad for the Airbnb, and all of Ollie's hard work he had to redo, but it was all well worth it.
Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the shop, and I cut this out here, and then we could actually go ahead and install it. Just need to make sure that this one. Where's the cable supposed to go? Supposed to go through this one or? Yep.
Yes, that's what I was telling
Okay.
you.
Okay. Cable needs to go in for sure. At the same time, you don't want to pinch it, right?
I just double checked that the tail piece was positioned correctly, and then I was able to get the other screw in, so.
I mean, just snug, you know, not too tight, I guess. So we don't strip the thread.
Is that Heidi out there?
Mm-hmm. Well, we finally get this one figured out. We can close it. Just need to get the striker plate up and we can open it. Okay.
Ta-da.
Only took us an hour and a half, huh?
No.
To get that installed.
It's not an hour and a half.
Okay. What do you think?
Well,
It looks ugly from the outside, yeah. But by the time we get this done, it's going to look really sharp. Seems to work pretty good, right?
yeah. One of the jobs for Iditarod handlers is picking up the dogs that have been dropped. The dogs get flown from the checkpoints back to town and have to be picked up. They also have to ship crates to Nome to bring the dogs home in.
Well, we're finally on the way to Anchorage. Right behind me, you can see all the kennels we have to drop off at the airport in Anchorage. They get shipped out today to Nome. And then once Riley's going to arrive with the dog team, they get all checked in again, make sure they're healthy, and then shipped back to Anchorage for us to pick them up down there. All right, here they go, off to Nome. Hopefully by tomorrow they will be there. And now we're at Lake Hood, picking up one dog.
Kobe's been getting all the love.
Hey, Kobe.
Amazing bug. Grab this one off. Yeah. Daddy's sweetie. Yeah. Nice time at the retreat. Yeah. That's just
Kobe, you ready?
you want to eat? Okay, bye. You want me?
And there he is.
Are you so happy to see me?
Not going to Nome, he's going home.
Oli.
Good boy. All right, let's get back to the valley. Anyway, I think we call it a night tonight. You're still working on your sign a little bit, also for the cabin, right?
Yeah, this little old thing.
I think it looks. Are you gonna leave it faded off in the background and just redo the letters?
I think I'll try and redo it all. We'll see.
Maybe some of the wax would look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Thanks.
Makes it look old.
It is old.
It is not. All right, so about bedtime, huh?
One more tea, or
I'll have one more, but then it's bedtime.
do you want to play cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap this day up. Get cozy, relax, and then we will see you in the morning. Have a good night.
Good night.
Another beautiful day here in Alaska. Nice and sunny, and the perfect day to finish our exterior door here at the cabin and install our 1x6 pine panels. Very exciting moment because we've been waiting for these nice days, spring days, where it's actually warm enough to do some actual work outside without getting really cold. Okay, let's see if the keypad works. Yay, it works. Awesome. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna have to do is take a straight 1x6 here and figure out where to cut it out. So we're going to bring this up as good as we can, but we need to make sure that we have enough room on the top. So let's see, because I need to bring this door up just a little bit to make it close better. So have to give it a little bit of room. So right there should be good. I'll check the bottom, and it's a little tight. A little bit up again. Okay, let's go ahead, cut this out, and come back. Let's try to get it as tight as we can to the lock set. And then we drill one hole so we can get our jigsaw blade in it. Okay, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the jigsaw again and come in from the bottom. That way this upper line, or the piece I'm cutting out along this opening for our lock, so it's not going to tear too much. And by doing it with the jigsaw this way, it works out way better. So this is our finished side, and since I used the jigsaw from underneath, the way I cut it, everything is nice and smooth, and I did use the rod already around here. And then if you turn it around, you can see how the jigsaw tears on the inner side. So that's why I did it from underneath. Let's hope I cut it right. Okay, it seems to work, yep. Okay, 3-inch screws. Okay, one more test. This one here is a little crooked, so I'm going to hold off on that one. If we need a new one, we'll cut another one. Yeah, this one seems better. Might have to shave off a little bit. I think I cut it a tiny little bit too tight. And then I'm hoping to put a little piece right where the seam is, right about here, just to, if we have a little bit of a gap later, because they will shrink when the sun hits it really hard, so we don't see the blue in between the gaps. Let's see if this piece of plywood works a little bit better than just little strips. Here's our last piece, and I'm going to have to bring it just a little bit over to the left. It's a little bit crooked or bent. See if I can use that chisel and pry it over just enough. Yep, that'll work. Got some pressure behind it, but over time it'll shrink anyway, and that will help keep it nice and tight up here in that corner. All right, still closing really good. I'm going to pre-cut it just a little bit longer. So let's go ahead and cut it to Let's do 80 inches for now. Yeah. Let's hope it fits. What I cut here. Yep. Okay, we need one more. One more. It feels really nice and solid, heavy, and I think it's gonna be very nice. Perfect timing, box coming. You like it? I'm glad you do. I'm not changing it. See what you think. Huh?
You're gonna put the Z on this side too?
Yeah, but later. Battery's dead. Okay, lunchtime. Thank you guys for watching the video again. I hope you liked it. And if you do, please like and subscribe. Help our channel to grow. And hope we see you guys in the near future for new adventures and improvements at the cabin in Talkeetna and also the one here at our homestead. Unfortunately, I couldn't take you guys up to the mountains to do overnight camping in the cold and in the snow, which I had planned this weekend. But we had a lot going on with Iditarod. We had to bring dogs back from town twice this weekend, so that cut a little bit into our planned schedule. But anyway, we're glad everything worked out the way it did, and hope to see you guys on our next one. Take care.